Assalamualaikum everyone, welcome to my channel. Today the car that I'm reviewing is the first unit of Bangladesh of the 2022 BMW 4 Series Cabriolet. So let's start the full in-depth review. So first of all, thank you so much to Dream Exotics for giving me this car. I'm going to put their number on the description. And let's start the video with the competitors of the car because no one actually knows what is the competitor of the 4 Series yet. So the direct competitor is the C-Class Cabriolet and the A5 Cabriolet and the 4 Series Cabriolet. These are the three competitors for each other. And we're going to show the front first. So the width of this car is 75.2 inches. I'm going to get inside, turn on these BMW LED headlights. So foot on the brake, pressing the start button. This is for the taillight. This is for the full light on. This is the hazard. This is the high beam off, high beam off. Now if I come outside and show you the lights. So when you configure the BMW 4 Series, you can get two different lights, the laser and the LED. So these are the LED lights that you can see. These are your daytime running lights down here, and you have your two projector setup with your hazards. If you guys come a little closer, you can see the BMW LED badge here, and the attention to detail on the headlights are mind-blowing. Now, if we show you the front, when you configure it or buy a 4 Series, it comes with a normal, front. Then this car has the M Sport package, so it has some more aggressiveness to it. First of all, you have a fog light, and you have some open here and open here for aerodynamics. Let's get to the main part of the front, the grille. A lot of people complained, like, why does the 4 Series have a big grille? To be honest, I really like the new design and the concept that BMW is going through, because these front fascias of the car are stunning, to be honest. And this car has the chrome package, so it's fully on chrome, and you put your number plate slot at the center, your BMW logo on top. Some open here, and when the car needs cooling, it's going to automatically open, and when it doesn't need cooling, it's going to automatically close. If we come up now, you can see there are some aggressive lines on the hood to make the car look more flashy and more stunning, to be honest. Now let's check out what is powering this beast. So now let's show you guys the engine. So for that, I have to open the hood from the driver's side. The car obviously gets keyless entry, and because it's a BMW vehicle, you have to pull it twice because there is no actual lock. You just lift up the hood, just there. And obviously you get hydraulic shots. It's a premium level car. So this engine, there's not many 2-liter engines in Bangladesh that are diesel. So this car is the 420d. It has a 2-liter twin scroll turbo, the twin power turbo inline 4-cylinder engine with 188 horsepower and 400 Newton meters of torque. If you guys ask, what are the major difference with petrol and diesel? Diesel car gets more torque than petrols but less horsepower. But petrol car gets more horsepower and less torque if you configure the 2-liter petrol to the 2-liter diesel. If you guys come closer, this is the inline 4-cylinder engine. You have some carbon accent right here for your 4 cylinders. You have the BMW logo, your twin power turbo, because it's a single turbo, but it works more efficiently than twin turbos. That's it. Because it's a BMW, it's closer to the cabin for the 50-50 weight distribution, and there's a lot of aluminum parts on this car because it is more lightweight than the previous gen. You have insulation, and that's pretty much it. This car gets a 8-speed torque converter gearbox like all the BMW cars do. Now let's check out this side profile. So now I'm showing the side profile. So when I do that, let me explain some stuff to you. So the BMW 4 Series gets different models. The 4 Series Gran Coupe, the 4 Series Coupe, and the 4 Series Convertible. Nothing else. But if you want to get a sedan version of it, you can get the 3 Series. So the car's length is 187.2 inches. Now let's check out the wheel. So because this car gets the M Sport package, it has the M wheels. These are 225/45 R18s, and you have 13.3-inch disc at the front with 4-piston caliper wrapping around. You have strut suspension with coil springs. Very nice. And I forgot to say something else. This car has 6 sensors at the front. It has the M badge because of the M Sport package, and because it's a convertible, you obviously get frameless door, and both of the windows do go down. So now the car's wheelbase is 112.2 inches, and then if we come to the mirror of the car, you have the hazards light here, and it's blind spot monitoring with lane departure assist. Boom. Then the fuel tank. So if the car is unlocked, if you just press here, you can open the fuel tank. Because it's a diesel car, it says diesel right here, and then you have your other stuff. So it has a 59-liter fuel tank. And because this is a rear wheel drive car, the rear wheels are more thicker obviously. So the rear wheels are 255/40 R18s with 13.7 disc at the back with 2 piston calipers. It has a limited slip differential too to handle that traction. So that's pretty much it for the side. But before I go to the back, in the Mercedes-Benz C-Class, these are in chrome. It doesn't look that good, but you can't get it in black. But on the 4 Series, you can get it on black. That's a cool feature. Now let's check out the rear. So the car's height is 54.6 inches if the convertible top is up. Now I'm going to get inside and turn on the rear LED lights. So here I get inside, foot on the brake, pressing the start button. Headlights are on, the rear fog is on. This is the hazard. This is with the reverse. Now I'm going to put it back to park and come outside. So the rear lights are very simple but very iconic. You have the rear fog light here, this is your hazards, and this is your main brake light. It looks stunning. This is your badge, so you have 420d right here and your Gran Coupe. Then you have your upper stop brake light here with your BMW emblem with your reversing camera on it. This is your reversing camera. Then if you go down, you have the number plate slot with 2 lights up here and a button for opening the hood. You have 6 sensors at the back with 2 reflectors, and I didn't show you the key. So this is the key for the 4 Series, and you have the M flag because it's a M car. Not an M car, M sport car. So you have a, diffuser thing here, then you have 2 exhaust tips on either side. So no fakery from BMW. Everything's real. Now let's check out the boot space, then I'm going to close the soft top. So for the boot space, I can open the boot of the car with the key, and there it opens. You have 440 liters of storage, and you can see there are some stuff here from the owner, and because it's a convertible, so the convertible top sits here. That's what's giving you a mark to put everything below it. But if you have the hood up, you have more storage. So now let's close the boot and let's close the soft top. So for closing the top, you have a button here. If you just tap this, and there the soft top comes up, and the soft top is in black. It's more faster than the C-Class for closing the soft top. And then the windows go up. And for opening the soft top, I have to press on the brake and do this again. There, simple. Now let's show you this interior. So now let's show you this interior. So first let's start with the dash. So you have soft touch material here with your airbag. This is your AC vent, and this is the closer. You have ambient lighting here, but ambient lighting looks great when it's night. And you have this nice trim with metallic finish all covering this part. You have a lockable glove box for opening that. You can do that. And it's a decent sized glove box. This is the seat. You have semi-bucket seats that are fully powerly adjustable, and you have an air scarf here, so hot air comes from here. Great engineering from BMW. And now let's show you the center part. So if you just press this, you have some storage down here with a USB-C. You have your air scarf buttons here for your hot air for coming. This is for closing the soft top, parking brake. These are your driving modes, start button. This is your gear knob. You have traction control and parking sensors, and this is your main control infotainment system. And then you have some metallic finish here. Press this, 2 cup holders, 1 USB, and a wireless charger. Now let's show you the main infotainment system. So now let's show you the infotainment system. So foot on the brake, pressing the start button, it's on. So you have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and it's a big screen for this car. First of all, you have media like Spotify, Bluetooth. Then if you come out of here, if you go on this, you have telephone like your Apple CarPlay and all those stuff. Then it's the navigation. Then you can see it's car. So if you go on car, first of all, you have your journey data. So all those stuff. Then if you tap this again, you have sports display. So your torque and everything. Then you have your driving style and energy flow. So what is powering the car. Oh, I forgot. This car has a 48 volt mild hybrid system with the diesel engine. I'm extremely sorry I forgot about that. So then you have vehicle status, setting, carrying car, and then you have driver's profile and owner's manual. That's in the infotainment system, so digital. From here, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are visible. And if I show you the cameras now, I have to put the car on reverse. So this is your reversing camera with adaptive guidelines there, and it's actually very helpful. So that's pretty much it for the infotainment system. If we come down, this is your hazards. These are for all your safety systems. So if I want to turn off everything, I just press and hold it. For turning it on, everything's on now. Heating seat, max rear windshield, front windshield heater, rear windshield heater, auto, and this car gets a 2-zone climate control for either side. So here, and this is for the wind speed. This is for where you want the air, no outside air coming inside. Menu, max AC, and your heating seats, same. You have your favorite buttons here, and this is for all your volumes, and this is for your different modes. You have 2 AC vents. So that's pretty much it. Now let's show you the steering wheel. So the steering wheel is fully leather straps. It is the M Sport steering wheel, but it's manually controlled, tilt, and telescopic. There. So you have your M paddle shifters at the back. These are all for your infotainment system, and these are all for your driving information. This is for your hazards and high beam, and this is for your windshield wiper control. Now let's show you the main instrument cluster. Now it's time for the instrument clusters. So foot on the brake, pressing the start button. So this is your speedo, this is your foot receiver. So if I put it on sports mode, you have your RPM here, that red line's on 5,000 RPM. This is your speedo, this is the fuel gauge, it says diesel and where the tank is. This is for the engine temperature, this is for the outside temperature, this is for the driving modes, gear, time, in a full tank, how much mile will it go, and your speed limit monitor, and a little M flag right there. And then you can control this with this BC button. So if I want, I can change through different menus there. So this is for activities, this is for which gear you're in, this is for your mileage, total mileage, your sports display. If you put it on eco, it changes a little bit, comfort and sport. That's pretty much it. Now let's show you the door. So when you open the door, the seatbelt handle goes back in, and when you close the door, it comes back in if you just, there. So it helps you grab the seatbelt. So now let's show you the door. So first of all, you have a Harman Kardon tweeter right here because this car gets a Harman Kardon sound system. This is your door handle, unlock and lock. Your speakers are here with your 2 memory seats. This is for all the windows controls at once, and these are your different window controls. You have some storage here with a bottle holder, and if we come a little back, you can see this very nice red leather. I forgot to show you one more thing. If you guys come inside again, you have your headlight controls here, and ambient lighting controls can be changed. You have a little storage right here. You can put your wallet and forget about it. Then you have your M plate here. Now I'm going to get the key out and get out of the vehicle because I'm not done. I have to show you the rear seats. So for that, this car also gets rear seats because it's obvious coupe. So you can see people can actually sit inside when the roof is down because you have a lot of headroom, and it's actually very comfortable here. You have 2 cup holders at the back, and you also have isofix anchor points and a through loading gas right here. That's pretty much it. So now we are done with the video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like, and you get a 3rd zone climate control at the back with 2 USBs with 2 AC vents. That's pretty much it. So now we are done with the video. Now let's go on the driving portion. So now let's drive this car. First of all, wearing my seat belt. I don't recommend if anyone driving before 18, but I'm driving because of video purposes. So foot on the brake, gear. Let's drive this car. Let's first see the turning radius. And whatever you do, BMW cars are great at handling, and I just love this M Sport steering wheel. It's just very sport, you know. And this car is very fun to drive because it's a convertible, you know, you get that feel. I wish I had my sunglasses on. Brakes are good. And I forgot to talk about the seats. So it's 8-way adjustable for the driver and 6-way adjustable for the passenger. Great to drive. Fun to drive, great to drive. Handling's pretty good. Brakes are decent. And you can see you also have a subwoofer and a heads-up display. So I'm just quickly going to turn on the sports display for you guys. So there. Let's change the driving mode to sport so I can see the RPM. Now let's take a U-turn for the turning radius check. From second lane to the first lane. It has really good punch. I'm not even pushing the car because it's a brand new car, it's not breaking in yet. So I'm not even pushing. I'm just pressing the throttle a little bit. And because it's a rear-wheel drive car, it's actually very fun. So that's it for the video. Make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. If you want to buy this car, I'm going to put a Dream Exotics Facebook number and Facebook page at the description. And thank you so much to my Resvi Paya for providing this car to me. See you at the next video. Peace.